Hello? I didn't start Why did it do that? And it just, okay. I have, poltergeists who help me film. Bet you wish you were me. So I'm back with more sponsored content with my favorite fragrance brand, Shay and Blue. Last time, it was a fragrance that I didn't personally enjoy myself all that much because it was a sweeter floral. That is nothing against sweeter florals, but it was one that I didn't have too much to say about because it was not something I would wear personally. I really enjoyed the fragrance, whereas this one I have been really enjoying. You can see I've used a bit more of it since I got it. This is Driftwood Sea Salt. It is a summer scent. It leans more on the masculine side because it does use woodsy notes. The salt obviously is going to give it that harsher bite. But it goes on very clean and very, in some ways, sweet. I wouldn't say sweet like a gourmand or sweet like a floral, but that sort of fresh sweetness that like nice clean water has. Some notes that you would traditionally expect from a masculine perfume or cologne, driftwood, bergamot, salt. But with Shay and Blue, as usual, there really is no identifiable gender to this fragrance. They put great effort into making all of these fragrances very accessible, so that anybody can enjoy any layer of fragrance without having to worry about, oh, this is a men's scent, this is a women's scent. But as someone who tends to lean more towards those masculine scents, or at the very least those neutral scents, I liked this one a bit more than I liked the last one I reviewed. Goes on very strong, heavy on the salt, very forward when you first spray it. As it dries, you're going to get a lot more of that bergamot and the driftwood, and when it settles on the skin, at least for me, it has this wonderful cleanliness to it. It smells like fresh shower. But yeah, I just absolutely love this one. I would consider buying the full-size version of the rhubarb sandalwood. I really loved. But I would not see buying it for myself. This I would see wanting full-size products of. It is absolutely like a gorgeous fragrance. And this is just something I try to do in each of these reviews so that everybody has an idea of the things that they're buying from the website if they decide to head over there with like my code and whatnot. This is a sample size. This is specifically Black's Club Leather, my favorite of my samples that I've ever gotten. It is, what is the exact ounceage on this? 2.0 milliliters. It's not a ton, but it has still lasted me a while. I've had this since the election, so it's been with me through a lot. And then obviously this is the small size, the travel size. It is 10 milliliters, so more. And then you have the full size, which is, oh my gosh, 100 milliliters, so even bigger. And this is the Tonka Angelica, which I absolutely recommend. You should go buy it. And with my 20% off, it does apply to pretty much all of the products on the website, including the bundles, because I have tested it on multiple different products. You can use it on the bundles as well, and it does bring the price of the bundles down, and the bundles are already at a pretty steep discount with what you're getting for the price range. So if you're wanting to try out some of their fragrances, they have a travel size bundle that you can get, as well as a full-size bundle for layering, and I would absolutely recommend either of those. That's when I bought my full-size Tonka Angelica and Salt Caramel, I got the full-size layering bundle, and those were the two I got. And when you buy a certain amount, you do get free samples, so you get, for my purchase last time, I got 3 of these in 3 different fragrances, and again, have lasted me a while, and I don't wear them infrequently. I try to wear a different fragrance whenever I leave the house for activities, so I use them pretty frequently, and they've lasted me a minute despite being so small. Driftwood Sea Salt, absolutely recommend this one. This one, for me, personally, like an 8 out of 10. This one has a beautiful layer to it that you're not just getting that, like, traditional men's cologne smell that a lot of them tend to have. You're getting something a bit more layered and a bit more complicated, and I can really appreciate that.